The Mehel Youth Leadership Programme was first introduced in 1992. At present, 5th year students from 20 schools in Cork City and County are taking part. Through their 4-day intensive training, young people learn to identify needs in their school and to use their own initiative and talents to respond to these needs in a practical way. The Irish word mehel describes the old Irish tradition where people in rural communities gather together on a neighbour's farm to help save the hay or some other crop. People saw a need locally and tried to respond practically to that need. This built up strong friendships and respect among those involved in the mehel.
When I first decided we were in 4th year and we had heard about it. I had mehel people when I was in 2nd year. And we had some people from Scala come in and give a presentation about mehel, and the current mehel team came down and spoke to us, and it just kind of appealed to me, the thought of getting to know like the new first years, because it was kind of scary when you first started secondary school. I learned a lot about myself during the week. You learned like qualities you possess that maybe other people in your team don't, so then you know how to like balance them out, and like how you get like a good team like camaraderie and stuff so that you all work together well. And you gained a lot of confidence because at some point of the week you had to make a presentation to the group. So like you were presenting something that you made with your team, so like you had confidence in what you were presenting. It was just getting the confidence to stand up in front of everyone else. But once you did that the first time, like it just made it so much easier, and you were more comfortable in front of a group and you were more comfortable with your team because they trusted you to make a presentation.
Mehel gives young people an opportunity to grow in awareness of themselves and in the needs of others. It's not about focusing on standards, major events or results. It is about young people doing their best, caring for each other and the students with whom they work.
I loved it doing that. We played so many games, like we met so many new people, so much new friends. Each built loads of confidence, and the things you do down there is amazing. I loved it. It was much required. If I was in a big group I wouldn't talk that much, but since we've done Mehel, I've come out of my shell a lot more.
After their training, Mehel teams are given responsibility in school to create better communities. They learn skills in communication, teamwork, planning, evaluation and how to effectively run meetings.
I learned to be way more confident doing Mehel. You know, before I was terrified to talk in front of people, never mind, you know, working with first years and leading them, but now I just feel comfortable in my own skin, and I love doing it. You know, it's fun to see like the enjoyment that first years get out of it when, you know, you do stuff with them.
In the past 20 years, Scala has trained over 2,000 young people who in turn have benefited tens of thousands of their fellow students through their efforts to be effective, moral leaders.
I decided to do Mehel because it was going to be a great experience, and it's the opportunity to meet new people. I learned that it's important to have a close team, and it's important to stay friendly with the people you work with. Mehel has helped me kind of come from the background up to the sort of the main stage of everyday life, and kind of not to make me feel more nervous around other people. During the week of Mehel training, they had loads of icebreakers and loads of activities where you'd have to get involved with the people you're with, so it would kind of make you come out from the background and to be noticed.
4th year students apply to be members of the Mehel team. Interviews are conducted by the Scala team and they select candidates for training. The hope is to select a diverse team of personality, skills and interests who can work together for the good of the students of their school.
My brother did Mehel, and he did Mehel with me, and the stories he told me were brilliant. He made some of his best friends doing Mehel. He even met his girlfriend, who he was with for 2 years in Mehel, and she's practically like a sister to me now. So, you know, for that reason I did Mehel, and I've had the same experience, not quite with the girlfriend, but you know, I made loads of friends and it was absolutely brilliant. I loved it, every second of it. I'd say definitely do it. It's so much fun. Definitely do Mehel. You'll make some of the friends that you probably have for life in Mehel, and yeah, it's not just about working with first years, it's also working with the community and helping out everyone. It's very good.
It doesn't end the last day of the training. It's continuous. You always have that bond with the people up there.
Leadership is not just simply about getting the job done, nor is it about being in charge. Act justly, love tenderly, walk humbly with your God, was spoken by the prophet Micah thousands of years ago. He was concerned that people's needs were not being met because of greed and selfishness. Mel takes its inspiration from this. It trains young people to be moral leaders.